right, Warriors rolling out. This is going to be 15-minute periods here as we go into the Illinois West playoffs and state playoffs. So 2 minutes shorter than our normal 17 minutes for conference games. Warriors going to be rolling out with White, Bache, Merchant, Morgan, and Pianowski behind them. Face off here against OPRF in the first game of best-of-3 series. Puck is loose, White falls on it, still loose in the feet, and White comes away with it, pushes into the offensive zone for the Warriors. He's giving pressure, Merchant's on the far side. OPRF brings it around to the near corner. And up and out, OPRF going the other direction. Morgan and Pianowski back on D. Shot pushed to the side by Tyler Bellett, who's in net today. Puck comes forward to Merchant. Merchant takes a hit high. Logan White comes in to help out. Pianowski still pushing on it. Merchant kicking the puck around. Puck comes up and out. Deflected. Sorry about the bad camera there. Wide of the net. Up to Merchant. Looks to catch Newberg coming out fresh off the bench. Puck comes down low. Good hit there by Rice, and puck is lost. Sproul goes back for it. Sproul coming around. Brings it to the middle. Activated coming forward. Going outside. Takes a shot across. It's going to be Rice coming forward. That's a shot was wide. Gets back down to Newberg. Newberg leaving it for Schneer. Schneer brings it down low. Leaves it behind for Pianowski. Pianowski going to the near corner. Pushes it to the middle. Comes up high to Sproul. Sproul's going to walk. Shot. Glove save. So now there's 15:27 on the clock. I'm not sure what's happening here because now there's 15:27. All right, I'm going to have to add some time here. We're going to let the clock run for a while. Or not run, sorry. Rice sends one in deep. That's Newberg behind. Centering, bouncing, covered. I'm not...
17, 15, 15.
All right, face off. That's going to be Pianowski leaving for Newberg. Puck is deflected, goes to the corner. OPRF bringing it back out, comes to Sproul and Rice, center ice here. Rice circling around, goes cross ice to Sproul, puts on the brake, sends it back to the middle to Newberg. Newberg forward. OPRF gains control. They dump it in. Block comes out to settle down, and Rice comes behind. Rice has got the puck in the corner. Now he falls down. Schneer comes in to assist him. Schneer comes away with the puck. Schneer forward to Newberg. Right back to the OPRF D. They're going to dump it back in deep as Bellett comes behind the net to settle down, pushes it to Rice. Rice on the near corner here, pushing forward, takes a rough ride, comes to Schneer. Schneer's activated, bringing it forward. He's got Newberg behind him, takes a shot, goes off the stick of the goalie. Harding and O'Toole jump on the ice. And O'Toole will come back for it. O'Toole cross ice to Harding. Harding looking forward. Puck is turned over, but it's going to come right back to the Warriors. Harding is going to get it. OPRF walking in, shot way high and wide. Welcome back, Max Ullman, as he steps onto the ice for the first time after an injury. Puck is offsides, and we'll get a reset. Right now we got Ullman out there, and Wolfart and Lauer jumping over with him. Harding and O'Toole on the defensive side. Wolfart battling for the puck still, pushes it forward. OPRF D pushes it back to Harding. Harding keeps it out of the defensive zone. Ullman pushes it forward to Lauer. Lauer to Wolfart, and he dumps it in deep, and the Warriors give chase. Lauer, the first one there. Wolfart comes to the near side, gets past him, and OPRF gains control. Puck up and out. Harding bats it down, and OPRF has it, and they'll send it deep in the zone where O'Toole goes back for it. O'Toole pushes it forward to Wolfart. Wolfart forward to Lauer. Puck is swatted back down, batted away by Bellett. OPRF looking to center it. Puck's in the middle. Wolfhard comes up and pushes it out. D keeps it in for OPRF. Deflected by Allman out front, and then Harding's got it. Sends it hard behind the net and around. OPRF keeps it in the zone. To the middle. Deflected again by Allman. Puck's down behind the net. O'Toole goes for it in the far corner. Wolfhard digging for it as well. He's in there battling. Puck comes out behind him. OPRF gains control, sends it to the middle. And the Warriors are being intent, send that all the way down for an icing. All right, it's going to be Jaime, Need, and McEntee with Morgan and Pianowski behind them. Jaime ties it up, pushes it behind him. Good win by him for Pianowski. Pianowski leaves it behind for Morgan. Morgan pushes it forward to Need. Need gives it up to Jaime. Jaime dumps it in, and McEntee's going to give chase on the near side here. Need battling behind the net. Morgan pinching in. Need keeps the puck, sends it on net. Goalie pushes that one aside. And OPRF comes away with it, going the other direction. High to OPRF. He falls down. That's going to be Jaime going right past him. He's got McEntee with them. Sends a shot. He gets deflected. Goes behind the net. Center ice, they send in where Morgan's got it. Reverses. Morgan's activated, looking to bring it in the offensive zone. Dumps it in. He's got White out there with him now. Puck comes all the way back down. That's going to be an icing call. Warriors will get a face-off in the offensive zone. White in for the face-off. He's got Merchant and Baichy with him. Rice and Sproul on defense. Puck comes back to Sproul. He dumps it back in. That's going to be no icing. It is an icing call. All right, offensive change here. Newberg, Schneer, and Pianowski come out. Sproul and Rice remain out on D. Schneer in for the face-off. Puck is won by RPRF. They send it deep. It comes off of Rice's stick. Schneer on the far boards for it. Takes the rough ride. Sends it to Rice. Rice is going to send it back up the far boards. Comes back to the middle. Sproul's knocking around, and then Newberg comes away with it. Newberg's got it, moving it forward. Loses it to OPRF. OPRF tries to center. It comes back to Rice. Rice off the boards of Pianowski. He tips it, and OPRF gains control again. Fans on it, though. Schneer's unable to keep it in. He's going to push it back to Rice. Rice sends it up the middle to Pianowski, who tips it, and they go in the... And they're going to give Rice a penalty behind everything. They're going to send both of them. Yeah. Neither player thought they had a penalty, but they'll both go and serve offsetting penalties. All right, it's going to be Pianowski and Morgan out on D with Schneer, Newberg, and Pianowski up front. Puck comes out, exits the zone. Morgan goes back for it. Pushes it forward to Joe. Joe sidesteps a hit and then sends one in deep. That's too high. Field goal's good. Warriors going to get another change. Center ice here. Logan White, Merchant, and Baichy. Morgan and Pianowski stay out there on D. Puck comes back to Pianowski. Cross ice to Morgan. Morgan back to Pianowski. Josh pushes it forward. Merchant's right there at the blue line. Dumps it in. And then White's going to give chase. Coming all the way around. OPRF looking next to the zone, but it comes back to Morgan. They're going to call a trip there on Merchant. All right, the Warriors going to go on the first kill of the game. Going to send out Allman and Baichy, the dynamic duo, back together. Morgan and Pianowski behind them. Baichy for the face-off. OPRF controls. Pianowski battling there behind the net. Pushes it to the near side. Morgan rips one around. That's going to go all the way down to the other end. Allman circles in. Baichy comes right behind him. Baichy takes the puck away, sends it right back in. Makes OPRF reset. He goes to the bench. Wolfhart and O'Toole jump on. Pianowski's going as well. That's going to be Harding jumping out. Allman's a lone Wolf remaining out there. And that's going to be an icing for OPRF. All right, so McAtee will join Wolfhart. Harding and O'Toole on D. McAtee with good pressure gets a puck, sends it off to the far side. Wolfhart's going to grab it there. He's going to send it back down low, and McAtee's going to go for it again. Puck comes up the middle by OPRF. Walking in. McAtee comes behind him, takes the puck away and steals it, sends it forward. Wolfhart's coming out. The goalie's going to come out and play it. OPRF settling down. 40 seconds to go here in the kill. McAtee with some initial pressure. Good job by him. Wolfhart gets it. Sends it back to O'Toole. O'Toole's going to launch it, send it back in. Good job of keeping the puck away from OPRF during that session. Wolfhart initial chase here. OPRF coming up the middle. Walking. Shot. Blocked by Harding. Puck sent out of the zone by McAtee. Puck comes in. O'Toole sends it around. Jaime's out there for McAtee now. 7 seconds to go on the kill. Good tip there by Wolfhart. Harding looking to send it up and out. It's tipped, and he does. And we're at full strength. Lauer joins his line mates out there now. Puck sent in all the way around. Morgan is joined out there with O'Toole. Jaime with a big hit along the boards. Puck's in Lauer's feet. He finds it. Sends it up, but not out. Morgan going backwards for it. That is going to exit the zone, and then Needs giving chase. Puck comes back to O'Toole, and they're going to be offsides. All right, the offsetting penalties for Rice and OPRF will end. Warriors going to send out Lauer, Allman. No, I'm sorry. Allman, Baichy. Morgan goes to the box for penalty. I did not even see it. My bad. So the Warriors back on the kill. Allman, Baichy, Sprout, and Rice. Puck in the feet, sent through. Tyler pushes that to the side. Rice sends it high and hard off the glass. Gets a good bounce, but they keep it in. Good cover there by Tyler. A lot of traffic on the back door. Bachi battling for it, goes low. Rice is going down for it, sends it around off the glass, gets another bounce, but it doesn't come out. Allman's going to be able to get that out and send all the way down, and Bachi will be the first one to chase after it. Goalie pushes it to the side. Allman's coming in now. Allman's got it, just has to dump it back in. Bachi's going down for it now. Rice is going to come in, take it, send it right back down, actually on net. Wolfhard jumps on with McAtee. Comes up all the way back down to T, and he's going to cover that up. All right, Wolfhard in for the face-off. Sends it back to Rice. Rice has it, launches it up the middle. Guy's on it, but McAtee's going to get the puck. He pushes it further down to the offensive zone. Puck's going to come back in. Sproul's going to gain it there. Turn, slapper up the middle, gets past everybody. McAtee with pressure. Now Wolfhard circling in. Puck comes up the middle. OPRF trying to carry in the zone. Tipped off a Sproul, sticking up out of the play. All right, Schneer's in there, Newberg, Pianowski, and O'Toole. Waiting for the OPRF lines to come out here. OPRF wins it back, tries to take a shot. It is wide of the net. Pianowski giving pressure. Puck's behind, looking to catch Tyler on this side, but he's up to the challenge. Another shot up the middle. Tyler stops that one. Looking for the back door, and it was open, but they could not hold it. Full strength now. Warriors send out Joe Pianowski. No call. Puck comes forward to Pianowski. He loses his stick, and the puck does not. It does exit. No, does not exit the zone. Shot coming through. It's wide as well. That's Josh Pianowski with the puck, looking to move it forward. Comes forward to Newberg. Newberg loses it. Might have been off the official skate. Pianowski cross ice to his brother Joe. Joe sends it back to his brother. Back to Rice. Rice pushes it forward to Newberg. Newberg is going to dump it in and let Pianowski go chase it down. Joe takes it behind the net, looking to bring it into the middle. Loses it as OPR pushes it to the corner. Puck comes all the way back, and Rice is going backwards for it. Pushes it up the middle where Schneer grabs it. Schneer chips it forward to OPRF's D. And then he gets it right back. Him and Joe are kicking it around. Joe sends it in deep, and that's actually going to go for an icing. White, oh boy. Bachi, Merchant, they're stepping over people looking to fire shot. Sproul blocks it out front. That's Logan White with it. Merchant's got it, sends it forward to Sproul. He's activated, looking to bring it down the middle. Sends it down to Merchant. Merchant tips it to the goalie, and it's a push to the side. Warriors get a shot on goal, but no goals yet. OPRF sends it in. Tyler comes behind, pushes it around to Rice. Rice is going to reverse it to Sproul. Sproul's going to grab it there. Looking to bring it forward, chips it. Not out. Rice tips it, and then that's going to be Bachi looking to send it forward. He's got White with Rice. It's not White Rice, it's just White with Rice. Morgan back on the ice. He's going down low. Reverses. Good job there from Jacob Morgan. Merchant along the boards. White pushing it forward as well. Merchant comes back in to grab the puck. Sends it off of Allman's skate and back to Morgan. Morgan settling it down. 3:47 to go here in the first period. Sends it forward to Merchant. Merchant looking to bring it forward. It's going to have to be two as the Warriors go for a change. Allman giving pressure. Morgan steps in front of that one. Sidesteps another hit, bringing it into the offensive zone. He's got Allman, gives it back to Lauer. Lauer centering it, popped up. Puck is pushed to the side though. Pianowski cross ice to Morgan. Morgan sidesteps one again, bringing it in. Puck is out in front of him. He's got to settle it down. Sends it up the middle, but OPRF intercepts it from there. Wolfart's back on defense, covering for Morgan. He's going to send it all the way around and takes a rough ride after releasing the puck. Gets it to Pianowski, though. Morgan activated again here. Wolfart kicking it. Guy's trying to sidestep, and Morgan comes back in, pushes it to the corner. Morgan's going to put that guy on the board, set him down. Nice job, Jacob. Pianowski moving it forward. He's going to dump it in. McAtee's on the ice, goes to the corner for it. Wolfart down the middle. Shot! Sucked up by the goalie there. 2:37 to go here in the first period. All right, new lines going out there. Jaime, Need, McAtee, Harding, and O'Toole on the defensive side. Puck goes straight to the goalie. He'll cover it up. Puck goes low. Need giving pressure. It comes around to the near side where McAtee's going to be. Puck comes up and out to Harding. I'm sorry, to O'Toole. O'Toole sends it down and Jaime pushes it in. Need goes to work behind the net. Trying to get a hold of the puck. It's stuck in the feet. Comes up high to Jaime. He sends it back down low. To the near corner. Harding tries to keep it in, but it's knocked out. We got a 2-on-1 going the other way. The guy's way off sides, but smartly the OPRF guy pulled it back. Harding, or O'Toole going to the corner. Sends it around to Harding. Harding forward to McAtee. McAtee loses the puck. It goes back to the middle. Tyler pushes one behind the net, covers it up. It's still there. He pushes it behind again. At least one shot on net. And then Harding's got it. Sends it around to the far side to Need. Harding shrugging off a couple hits there. Jaime battling for it. O'Toole trying to get a stick back. And he's going to sidestep one guy there, look to carry it out. Now he's going to send it up and out. Smart job there by O'Toole. All right, Warriors send out Newberg, Chenier, Pianowski, Sproul, and Rice on the defensive side. 1:16 to go here in the first period. Puck comes right out to Pianowski. He's activated, moving forward. He's got Sproul behind him. Newberg cutting. Newberg gets a puck in the middle, trying to get it back to Pianowski. It's still loose there. Oh, sent it through the crease and couldn't get to Pianowski. Puck's brought back in. Pianowski has it down to Newberg. Newberg to the middle to Chenier. Chenier bringing it back up to Rice. Rice walking down the near side. Sends it inside. Pianowski sends it around to the other side to Newberg. Chenier going there as well. Trying to flip it up. Sprout puts a stick up. We got some action there. Trouble going the other way, but Tyler's going to push it out and away. Right back to the middle. In the middle. Stick. Good there by Chenier. Stick. Chenier's going to get it up and out of the zone. They dump it back in deep, and Sproul goes back for it. Brings around the net. It's bouncing everywhere. Needs to get it up ice. Sends it to Chenier. He tips it at center ice and lets it go in. Newberg on the near side. Looking to gain possession. It's bouncing on Chenier. Oh, shot up high. Just missed the top corner. Back to the middle of Newberg, and the puck comes out to Morgan at center ice. He's going to run it back behind the net. 1 second, that'll be the end of the first period, all tied up. All right, here we go, second period action. Warriors be going right to left on your radio dial. It's going to be Morgan, Pianowski, Chenier, and Newberg up front, and we're off. Chenier wins the faceoff, brings it straight down the middle. Puck gets past a couple of guys. He still has control, sends it middle. Newberg, goal! They can get up and hit them all they want, but we've already scored. Chenier assisted to Newberg. Newberg with the goal, and he'll come through the line first. Warriors jump on the board in a hurry in the second period. Same five out there for the Warriors. OPRF going the other direction. Chenier giving the initial pressure. Sends it up the middle. Nice pad save there by Tyler, and puck comes back to Chenier. Chenier's going to dump it all the way into the corner. Newberg coming down. Chenier coming behind the net. Big hit behind the net. Puck comes out to Morgan. Morgan across ice to Josh Pianowski. Josh has it down low. Sends it back to the open space there. Takes a late hit here. No call, but Morgan's going to go the other direction. OPRF wants to hit late. Well, let's just keep scoring. Morgan deflects one. Gets through the goalie, but he's able to push it to the side. Pianowski leaving it down low for White, who just jumped on the ice. Over the corner for Newberg. Newberg behind to White. White takes a hit there. Comes high to Josh Pianowski. Josh sends it on net. Oh, tipped out front by his own defender. Newberg sidesteps a hit along the boards. Puck still loose. Comes up high to Pianowski. He sends it to the far corner. Merchant's going to jump on the boards onto the ice. Newberg sends it to the middle. OPRF looking to go the other direction now. And it comes up. One guy's back, but Morgan's got the speed on him. Puck is deflected high off of Morgan's stick, and Morgan puts him in the boards. White sends it behind the net. Sorry about the camera angle there. Pianowski to the far corner. Flips it forward. Baichy leaves it for White. It does exit the zone. White will come and pick it up down in front of us. Sends it back to Morgan. Morgan across ice to Josh Pianowski. Everybody wants to hit afterwards, but they're going to keep getting set down. Puck comes right back out. Morgan jumps in on that one again, pushes it back. Little battle here along the boards. OPRF comes out with it going the other direction. They send it around. And there's a broken stick out there. I know that. I think that's Morgan's. He's without a stick right now. Pianowski sends it forward. Shot. Deflected around. Sproul and Rice jump on there. Wolfart's out there. Bachi's out there. And Merchant comes up high to Rice. Rice has it, sends one on net. Gobbled up by the goalie. All right. Puck is sent in, and Tyler's just going to hold that one up. All right, here we go. Wolfie in for the faceoff. OPRF wins it. Allman gives him some pressure, comes high. Tyler knocks it down with the glove, comes out front. Puck is out. Lauer's got it, kicking it around. Sidesteps it, sends it in deep, and Allman's going in. Wolfart coming to the near side for it, sends it back down to Allman. Allman behind the net to Lauer. Lauer looking in the middle. Wolfart. Puck is deflecting, goes wide. Sproul's going to pinch in. Keeps carrying it forward down low. Has the puck, going to go behind the net. Keeps going with it. Circling, comes high to his defenseman, Rice. Goes opposite side to Lauer. Lauer sends it to the middle. Wolfart trying to pinch it. Comes high to Sproul. Sproul shot wide. Deflected. Rice is able to keep it in on the far side. He sends one in, and the goalie's going to cover that one up. Wolfart's going to go to the box for nothing. So right now we're sitting at like 4-1 on penalties, I believe. The official's not even going to give us a call. So we're not even sure what the call is. It is 2 minutes, though, for Wolfart. All right, send out Allman and Bachi with Sproul and Rice. Warriors on the kill. Puck comes to D. Puck comes up and out of the zone. Rice in the corner battling for it. 1 against 2 there, killing some time. Looking to center it. Tyler, good job with the stick, pushes it high. The far side, Sproul's back there behind. High, back down low. Sproul's going to take the puck there, looking to send it out. Gets it to the D, but it doesn't come all the way out. Then he's going to put a body on the guy. Bachi sends it out. Nice job there by Griff. Allman going to the bench. McAtee jumping over. Jaime's going to jump over and join him. Sproul and Rice stay back out there on defense. Shot is deflected off of Sproul's pads. Tyler's going to cover that up. Sproul and Rice head to the bench. Harding and O'Toole jump out there. So Jaime for the faceoff with McAtee, Harding, and O'Toole. Puck goes to the corner. O'Toole chasing, bounces behind the net. It's going to be along the far boards. Jaime getting pressure. Puck is loose. Can't get a stick on it, but he does. McAtee chasing after it initially. Puck comes back out center ice. Looking to bring it in. Harding pinches up on it. Puck gets past him, and McAtee goes down to the far corner, brings it around the net. Sends it off a skate, back to the middle, and it's actually going to exit the zone. OPRF, D to D. Jaime over there battling for it. Turns, sends it back out. OPRF has to tag up. They do. They bring it into the offensive zone for them. Tyler pushes that one aside. Looking to center for the guy, one-timer. Warriors are out of the box. It's full strength. McAtee sends up off, but Pianowski came back towards the defensive zone. Shot never got through. Trouble. Shot, goal. Shot never got through on the initial one. Deflected, bounced out, and the game is tied up. All right, Schneer, Pianowski, Newberg. Morgan and Pianowski behind him. Puck comes back to Josh Pianowski, sends it to Morgan. Morgan sends it forward. Schneer's coming down the middle. And OPRF looking to go the other direction. Shot is fanned on, but pushed aside by Tyler. Pianowski taking a hit there. Puck back to the middle, nobody on him. Schneer tries to lift. No goal, they say. Wants to hit the back bar, or I mean the sidebar. Puck comes back down, trouble. They're fanning on shots, luckily. That was a lot of trouble right there. And the Warriors can go on the first power play of the game. All right, it's going to be White, Need, Lauer, O'Toole, and Beachy. Puck comes high to O'Toole. He walks to the middle. Patient. Sends cross to Need. Need walking. Shot in the middle, tipped. Covered. Warriors going to switch it up. Schneer, Newberg, Pianowski, and Morgan jump on the ice. Schneer wins it back to Morgan, cross ice to Newberg. Newberg back to the middle to Morgan. Morgan keeps it near side to Pianowski. Pianowski cross to Newberg. Off the boards, he'll gain control. He walks to the top. Pianowski brings high to Newberg. Newberg shot, deflected. OPRF is able to knock it down, but Joe Pianowski comes up high for it. Joe walking the blue line, leaves it for Newberg. Newberg back to Joe Pianowski. Warriors trying to reset here. Gives to Newberg on the far side. Newberg, middle. Morgan tipped. Another shot there by Schneer, and it's going to be covered up. right, Chenier in for the face-off. Newberg and Pianowski on the wings. Pianowski, Morgan behind him. Morgan comes away with it. Cross ice to Pianowski. Pianowski back to Morgan, right up the middle. Shot deflected, goes wide. Joe Pianowski shot, gobbled up by their goalie. All right, Joe Pianowski in for the face-off. Pushes it forward, looking to bring it right back to his brother. Sends it back down low to Joe. Joe behind the net. Working, sends it, tries to sit in the middle. Gets the puck back, gives it to Josh. Josh, cross ice to Morgan. Morgan, back down to Joe. Joe, behind the net. Trying to get in front of Morgan, or Chenier. Joe Pianowski to Josh. He goes wide. 37 seconds to go on the power play. Back to Pianowski on this side. Josh looking to cross ice. Puck's in the middle, pops up and out. Morgan comes back for it. OPRF should not. They're going to change one. Morgan's activated, though. He's bringing it right into the offensive zone. White's out there now. Morgan throws it out the back of the net, but gains control of it himself. Walks to the middle, right down the middle. Oh! Morgan was able to get to the center and bring it in for a shot. Warriors resetting here. It'll be White, Baichy, and Merchant with Sproul and Rice behind them. 8 seconds to go on the power play. Merchant gains control, sends it to the middle. Baichy's kicking around. Goalie knocks it around once. White knocks it back down low. Looking to send it out, but Sproul's going to pick it up on the near boards here. Pops up, trying to get it out. White's got it, shot. Saved by the goalie, comes up high to Sproul. He kicks it to himself. Actually, Baichy gets it, sends it down low to Sproul. Sproul's got it in the corner, sends it to the middle of the Merchant. Merchant in the middle, Sproul tipped. And now OPRF gains control of the puck, but White's right on it. Baichy's there for it as well. Back to Merchant. Merchant shot, deflected wide. Good action here by the Warriors. Puck's coming back around. Sproul's going to come in for it, pinches it, sends it down to Baichy. Baichy leaves it for himself, pushes it back, dumps it down low for Merchant. Merchant trying to center and comes off of a stick. Baichy, the tall guy out there, knocking them all down. Grabbing the jump balls, long and White. Baichy, Merchant. Back up high. White has it, gives it to Sproul. Walking, sends it across to Rice. Rice trying to settle it down, and they're going the other direction. Sproul's back for it, and it's going to hit the netting. Good pressure there by that fivesome. Warriors getting a couple shots off there. Baichy winning all the jump balls. All right, Wolfhart, Lauer, Ullman, Harding, and O'Toole. Wolfhart, puck is brought out by OPRF going the other direction. They just dump it in. Harding going back for it behind the net. Looking to hang on to it, bring it forward to Lauer. Lauer circles behind the net. Settles it down, comes back to Harding. Harding looking to carry it out, loses the puck. To the middle, good save there by Tyler. O'Toole battling behind the net, puck comes around to Wolfhart. He sends it forward, and that's gonna go for an icing. Pianowski and Morgan jump on. Lauer, Ullman, Wolfhart. Puck goes low where Morgan's going to push it up further, looking for Ullman. Battle along the far boards. Wolfie comes in, pushes it up and out. A little shovel pass there. Lauer giving chase now. Reversed, and Wolfhard coming in for it. But OPRF maintains control. They send it up and out. Pianowski's coming back. Josh has it. Has it. Huh. I can't even speak right now. All right. Tyler knocks the puck down, sends it back to the side. Tyler's going to cover it up right along the side of the net. New offense coming out. Jaime, McAtee in need. Need comes away with it. Looking to get it deep, throws it on net. The goalie's going to grab that one with his glove and call today. Morgan Pianowski out there with Jaime McAtee in need. Jaime battling for it. OPRF comes away. Merchant. And we might be back live after all that. Actually, gives it to Sproul. Sproul backhands one into the offensive zone. OPRF comes away with it. Good stick lift there by Merchant. Chenier's still out there trying to center it, but sends it around. Sproul's going to pinch in, looking to get in control of the puck. Baichy comes back to Sproul. Sproul battling for the puck. Comes to the near side. Logan White coming to the near corner. High to O'Toole. O'Toole, shot, deflection. Stop there. So we are actually at 2:57 there. We had some Wi-Fi issues. And we'll try to add some of this up now. High to O'Toole, off the pads. Hardy comes in, pinches it back. Baichy, then White. White gives it to Merchant. Merchant walking in. Good shot, but gloved up. White in for the faceoff. He's got Merchant and Baichy. Back to Morgan across the. We don't have much left here, boys and girls. A minute 50 to go in the game. It's tied up. Sorry about the live stream not being available. We've been in bad Wi-Fi most of the game. Wi-Fi is not good. White, Merchant, Baichy, Sproul, and Rice. Joe Pianowski just getting a goal to tie the game up with a minute 50 to go. OPRF looking to bring it forward. White and Sproul going back for it. White pushes it to the corner. Looking for the guy in the middle, but that's going to come all the way out of the defensive zone. OPRF looks to send it back in. Rice kicks it down, and Tyler's going to cover that up. White in for the face-off. It is one backwards. Rice flips it up. He's looking for Merchant down the middle, but he was not quite ready for it. Then Baichy's coming in for it. Puck coming up. White's right here on the edge. Puck does come up and out of there. Rice, Sproul sends it back out of the defensive zone forward. OPRF has it on their defensive side. 1:10 to go in the game. Puck goes deep. Rice is going back for it. And he does. Looking to come forward now. Charlie flips it up and into the bench. Really bad Wi-Fi. Chenier, Newberg, Pianowski, and O'Toole. OPRF has it, sends it to their D. Chenier flips it up high. Guy's got a broken stick. Newberg has it, takes a hit in the back. They're going to call him offsides.